The Forum on the Family is one of the premier family conferences held each year with international and national speakers and political leaders. Hosted by Family First New Zealand, the Forum brings together a national network of family-focused organisations, scholars, lobby groups, leaders and groups who are part of a growing movement for social change to bring New Zealand to a point where families are strengthened, marriage is honoured, life is protected and religious freedom is defended. This year's conference will again be held at the Dewdrop Event Centre in Manukau City, not too far from the Auckland airport, on Friday, 5th of July. This year's theme is Protecting the Next Generation. It's time for all of us to push back against the harmful agendas and ideologies being targeted at our children, including the ones in the womb. And once again, we have an amazing lineup of speakers from the US, Australia and New Zealand. Chloe Cole, who is just 19 and from the US, began transitioning to be a boy at 12 and then detransitioned at 16 after having undergone treatment which included puberty blockers at 13, testosterone and a double mastectomy at age 15. We'll hear about her fight to protect her own generation.
I stopped transitioning at 16 when I realized that I wanted to be a woman, that I was very feminine, and that I wanted to become a mother and have children of my own. And these treatments were potentially taking all of that away from me. And since then, at the age of 17, I've been speaking out about what happened to me. I've connected with many other people who have detransitioned as well. And I've testified in many legislatures across the United States, and even to Congress on my 19th birthday. And I'm looking forward to coming to New Zealand in July and seeing you all there.
Melissa Oden, also from the US, is the survivor of a failed abortion. She's the founder and director of the Abortion Survivors Network and will share her strategies for making abortion unthinkable.
Hi, I'm Melissa Oden, the founder and CEO of the Abortion Survivors Network and the survivor of a failed saline infusion abortion myself. I'll be talking about how babies survive abortions and how we can work together to make abortion unthinkable when I join you at the Forum on the Family in July in New Zealand.
Maggie Hamilton from Australia spoke at our forum in 2014 and is backed by popular demand. Her new book is What Happens to Our Kids When We Fail to Grow Up? How to Equip Ourselves for a Better Future. And her topic at the conference will be Understanding Youth Anxiety, Isolation and Entitlement.
Hi, I'm Maggie Hamilton, the Sydney-based social researcher, and I'm really looking forward to being over with you at the Forum on the Family in July. I was with you 10 years ago and I'm just really excited about sharing my latest research with you.
Katie Faust from the USA is founder and president of Them Before Us, a global movement defending the rights of children to their mother and father. In 2021, she co-wrote Them Before Us, Why We Need a Global Children's Rights Movement. Her latest book is Raising Conservative Kids in a Woke City. She's a mum on a mission against the progressive overreach.
I'm Katie Faust. I'm the founder and president of the children's rights nonprofit Them Before Us. We look at all marriage and family issues through the lens of what's best for the kid. And I'm looking forward to joining you at the Family First Conference in July.
And finally, American author Dr. Jonathan Haidt, a social psychologist at New York University's Stern School of Business, and the author of The Coddling of the American Mind. His new book, just released, is The Anxious Generation, How the Great Rewiring of Childhood is Causing an Epidemic of Mental Illness. Now, due to the intense book tour that he's currently on, he will be on a well-deserved family holiday in July. But he has kindly agreed to do an interview with me so that we can ask him about his important book, his research, which also includes New Zealand data. We'll also have Brendan Malone updating us on the latest developments with our abortion and euthanasia laws, the threats but also the opportunities. And Alex Penk will be sharing about the new and very important charitable trust, the Ethos Alliance. Now, as we did last year, on the Thursday night before the forum, we're hosting a gala celebration dinner with the theme Independence Day. Well, it is on the 4th of July, but independence is also significant for Family First. We'll explain more at the dinner. Our special guest speaker will be Lyle Shelton. He's the ex-boss of the ACL, the Australian Christian Lobby, and now heads Family First in Australia, which, unlike New Zealand, is a political party. He had his ACL office car bombed in 2015, headed the pro-marriage campaign in the plebiscite in 2016 against both politicians and the media, and in 2020 was sued under vilification laws in Queensland for warning parents about drag queens. That case is still ongoing, so he is well placed to talk about the topic of courage on the front line. Plus at the dinner you'll also get to meet and eat with our other international speakers and hear them in a special Q&A on the night. I want to invite you to this year's Forum on the Family. It's the highlight of the year and you don't want to miss it. Arrange to be there, book your flights today, gather your friends. If you're concerned for our culture, our country and our families, you may be saying, well, what can I do? Step 1, attend the Forum on the Family. Last year was another sellout, so don't delay. Go to our website forumonthefamily.nz for all the information you need. Register today. Don't miss this important family conference. Let's build a culture that protects our children, the next generation. Go to forumonthefamily.nz. Register today.